Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Very quickly, when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself in real time and I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where it's a trade recap or somebody's giving you analysis with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll find value here. So I will go ahead and pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at the market open. Really quickly before the market opens, I realize my screen just changed. That's because I'm going to be looking at Tesla options here out of the opening gate. So I trade stocks and options, and what you were just seeing was my stock setup. Now you're looking at my options trading setup. Same broker, same everything, just things rearranged a little bit differently. So I wanted to quickly clarify that, but I will pause for now. Markets are now open. I'm looking for this thing to potentially come up to that red line at 880, and I'd be looking to try to get some puts right there. Not that that's the only way, because it's looking like it's doing the exact opposite right now. But market is open. And yeah, completely doing the opposite. But as of now, the market has not even been open a single minute. If you do hear me typing, that's just me making alerts in the private trading community that I offer. Okay, I will go ahead and pause for now. Watching 874 and just going to plan on doing some shares on it. Oh, it's too slow. Let's see if I can get some on a back test. There we go. In at 274 on the back test. So let's see if this thing wants to come back down. Again, in 874 short. For you beginners out there, that means I want to see prices go down. So prices going down, a good thing. Prices going up, a bad thing. So right now, this is a good thing. All right. Yeah. Hindsight, probably should have waited for 870. Well, to be fair, I still would not have gotten 870. So maybe I was smart to have gotten out there. Wanted 870 and actually took 872, which is still rough. I should have, if I wanted to hop out a little sooner, it should have been 871, not 872. And again, I still may have gotten 870, so that was a bad trade. Bad trade. Even if it doesn't hit 870 and bounces all the way back up, still not a good trade, because I still should just have settled for 871. But yeah. All right, well, not the best of, I mean, I don't want to come across as a greedy savage. I mean, I'm still happy I made $200, but I mean, just to be, blunt, that was not good trade management there. Oh, well, Meta completely is bleeding right now. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause, look around, see what else I can find. Okay, watching 71.25 here, in at 71.25, short on coin. So let's see if we can get some push now to the downside here. $250 shares. The 71.15 area being brutally stubborn. All right, out there for 109 loss. Just not. What's Meta still doing? Wow, that thing is just almost straight down. Let's go check on Tesla. Oh, yeah. Would have been fine, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. But maybe if this wants to bounce back up, I can try to get back in with some puts on a back test. And off-screen coin still just not doing what I thought it would do. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause. Now up $91. Quick update on coin. I mean, I'm glad I got out where I did, but what a joke of a move that thing was. Great setup and then kaboom. So, like I said, the update on that one. But let's go back to Tesla here because I actually have an order out right now for some puts, but Tesla price itself is going to need to come up a bit more. But yeah, coin certainly proved to be the right decision on that one. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, watching 163.50 here on Meta. I am in. Let's see if this thing wants to come back down. Again, in short 163.50. Oh, there goes Tesla. Come on, follow Tesla down. Or excuse me, that was Nvidia I'm looking at. Regardless. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. I don't want to sit here and make you have to sit and watch a bunch of consolidation if that's what happens, but, well. Now the question is, do I want to potentially add if this thing comes down? Yeah, I might look to add if it comes down to 163.25. But first it needs to actually come back down. All right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, potentially going to be getting stopped out here. And I will definitely highly consider adding, but right now, if anything, I'm going to be getting stopped out, which is a shame because a bunch of other stocks I was watching actually made a move, and this one is the one that essentially didn't. But still want to give it a chance. All right, well, no, watching. Close, but not quite. Okay, got to get out. All right, well, that one didn't work out either. So now down $52 on the day. All right, well, started off good. Now things not looking, I mean, they're not, I'm down $50. So relatively speaking, not a big deal, but in reference of how I started, not a great start all of a sudden. All right, I will pause. Okay, I have an order at 9.50 for some calls here. Well, right idea, but because it did break down and come back up, but let's see if it wants to come back down there again. Unless that was the move. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, watching 73.50 here on Coin. Maybe this is the time where it finally starts to come down. And watching 73.50, in at 73.50. And let's see if this thing wants to make a bit of a move down. Needs to come down a bit more to take me off at least some of my shares at 73.10. We'll head a misclick there. I'm not gonna go with 50 shares. All right, down $11. This is just this is not such a good. I didn't mean to take off 200 shares there. And then I saw that I only had 50 left, and I thought, I'm not gonna bother with just 50, especially when Tesla was starting to make a move. And then even in, I gotta get that alerted. That's a nice setup. Let's see, 173.65 Nvidia, 173.65 flush point, 1 minute. And let's come over here and yeah, 250, 173.65. Yep, I like that. All right, let's see if 173.65 can come into play here on Nvidia. Like this setup. Once again, short side. Wait a minute. No, okay. Take that back. That's fine. That'd be a good enough potential gain. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. But yeah, now down $11 on the day. But 2 good trades, 2 bad trades. And believe it or not, my 2 good trades were the winning ones. My bad trades, I played the setup well. The setup just didn't go in my favor, and that happens. But as odd as it sounds, my 2 winning trades were my bad trades. The second one being, I misclicked, and then the first one being, as I already explained. So yeah, I understand that sounds bizarre, but yeah, sometimes your bad trades are the winning ones, and your good ones are the losing ones. And once again, the good ones were losing because I followed my plan. I had a plan. I had a great setup, and the setup just didn't work out. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause because it's looking like Nvidia is not going to play ball. Okay, and watching Nvidia here now at 175 instead. I'm going to go ahead and take it now. This is just a good looking setup. And we'll see if it wants to come back down or not. Again, in at 175.13. It's really just a question of does it want to come back down through 175? And if so, how much further back down below does it want to come? Can it get down through 170? And it can, but Now the question is, can it get some follow through? Well, I'm at 174.85, but just try to take off a small portion, and it's struggling to even give me that. So I'm going to take off some right there. There we go. I got those ones. So I have 100 shares left. But yeah, it's just, all right. There we go. All right, well, it's just not really. Oh, Facebook, we meet again. And I know, it's Meta. I know. I just, it's always going to be Facebook to me. All right, you have a tight little parameter there. But do I trust it? Should I trust it? How many times have I traded this one? Just once or twice? I think just the one time and it got me, right? 63.85. Yeah, maybe I just take 163.80. Yeah, it's third. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be a huge. These ranges are still getting a little, especially I'm still waiting for Tesla to maybe make a nice move and allow me to hop over to options and play some options. But yeah, that hasn't quite played out yet. And Nvidia still just putzing around. And I'm hesitating on Meta here, which probably tells me what I need to know. I just don't, deep down, I don't trust the thing. Looking over here at Coin, that thing has been just, so I'm glad I got out where I did. I know that I misclicked on that one, but I suppose to be fair, those misclicked ended up working out just fine because thing bounced right off a VWAP there. Well, catching a lot of trades, but just can't quite get anything to go for me. Finding some good setups, just not quite going or not going at all. But all right, here we go. Is Tesla coming back down again? Let's hop back over here to the options. Yeah, I want to see Tesla down below 860. And maybe try to play some calls on it. Definitely don't play don't trust puts down here right now. Because it seems like this is maybe nearing some sort of bottom. Hence me looking at calls, but I actually want to see it put in a newer low first. I'll go ahead and pause. All right, watching Meta here for 163. Seeing if this is finally going to be some sort of bigger breakdown. Want to see confirmation. Confirmation being the price actually getting down to that 163 mark. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, coming into play maybe. In at 163.04. So I guess I didn't technically wait for 163, but it was looking like it was going to show up. But that's going to be the play now. This thing's either going to break and ideally get some momentum, or it's not. So 163, that's the key level here. Doesn't want to fall. All right, I will go ahead and pause, and if it's looking like 163 is going to fall, or if it starts to bounce back up, then I will get the video rolling at that time. All right, whoops. Did break 163. Not just a question of can we get some downside pressure with it. I should probably take some off at 160. Yeah, I need to take some off down around there. I did miss. We have this low right here. I got too fixated on that low. So that could very well be a bounce point. Yeah, this was once again a bad trade. You know, I need to just get out because that was a bad trade. Again, this is another winning trade. Again, just my risk reward I noticed was just off because I got too fixated on this low and that low, and I missed it. And that, look, surprise, surprise, that's right where it bounced from. And it could now it may come back down there and break through it. That's always possible too, but nobody's going to be shocked if this bounce continues because, I mean, oh yeah, that would just be essentially a double bottom pattern that's bouncing. And again, from what was risk being, the risk reward skew was just too skewed because my plan was based off of, you know, this whole, you know, where's my marker at? It was based off of these areas right here. And it's not like this low was even really far away. I just didn't see it. So I need to just get out. And my risk reward is so messed up right now. I should be grateful that thing is giving me a chance to actually make a little bit of money on it. So I did make a little bit of money on it, but yeah, think about it. Every single one of my green trades today were bad trades. And again, as I mentioned, it could still come down through there. I'm not saying it can't break to new lows. I'm just saying that because I didn't factor that in, my risk reward got thrown way off. I don't know. Am I a fool to keep trading? Let me know in the comment section. Am I a fool right now to want to keep trading right now after I've proven I clearly not be mentally with it today? Probably. I really should just be grateful. Take my, let's say I'm up 73 with commissions. I don't know, let's call it 60-ish. Should probably just take my $60 and be happy. Be happy that was such a, so think about it. The trades that were good, the ones where I found good setups, they actually didn't even work out. And then the trades that were my winning ones were just bad for a variety of reasons. Yeah, you know what? It's been a bad morning. A bad morning. So I do, now that I talk out loud, and sometimes that's where these videos, they are very difficult to make since they are live, and I have to talk to you, think for myself, make alerts, analyze trades, manage my trades. That's not an excuse. I'm just saying that the one benefit and the one positive is it does force me to literally talk out loud. So I'm at points having a conversation with myself out loud. So as I kind of ask you, would I be foolish? Like, yeah, Clay, yes, it would be foolish. You should be very grateful that the market was kind enough to give you $60-ish when you just had such a bad off-kilter morning. So I am calling it good. I am done. I need to be done. I've proven to myself, I've proven to you that I'm just not with it today. Sometimes you're going to have mornings like that, and it doesn't make you a bad trader. It just makes you a human being. And everybody, the human brain, it's not going to be a well-oiled, efficient machine every day. And I clearly had that here, so I am going to be grateful with that $60. So if you appreciate the transparency, I'll be brutally honest. I don't want to post this, but I hit the record button, so it's going on YouTube. But I don't want to post this because I'm well aware. So I get it. You can let me know I'm a terrible trader. I know. I agree. Today, not a good morning, a bad morning. But if you do appreciate the transparency and posting something like this, where it clearly doesn't make me look that much of a like a solid trader, then hit that like button, please. And, leave any sort of feedbacks down below. As always, comments, always appreciated. And then also check out the channel as a whole. A lot of different videos there. I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you're not. Also, check out the other live trade videos. I promise there's some where it looks like I know what I'm doing. So I promise there's a lot of them. But this is one where, yeah, just not a good morning. In fact, quite the bad morning. So thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hit that like button. Leave a comment below. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use.
But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.